Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on the Gaming Joint. So if you haven't heard, Pokemon is finally having a presents on Wednesday, and we're gonna finally get some news on Scarlet and Violet. I did want to go ahead and go over that, and plus compilations of leaks. So again, take this with a grain of salt. It's leaks. It's not officially announced by the Pokemon companies. I think it's fun and speculate what we can expect for tomorrow. And if you're new around here, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because tomorrow I am gonna go ahead and go live and finish opening my Astro Radiance collection. But with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Got a little chilly. So first thing up, I wanted to talk about Pokemon's tweet, which is, attention trainers, tune into our YouTube channel on Wednesday, August 3rd at 6 a.m. PT for Pokemon Presents video presentation with updates on Pokemon apps and video games, including Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, the way it's worded right here, where it says with updates and Pokemon apps, got me thinking that it's going to be pretty much talking about Pokemon Cafe, Masters, Unite, and Pokemon Go. I'm hoping we still get a good amount of information, since a lot of things have been leaked, I guess, but I would like to know at least the true name of the regions. Alrighty, now coming down to the leaks and rumors. If you don't want to get spoiled, go ahead and click away. But again, I just want to go ahead and go over it because I just want to see what to expect tomorrow and what turns out to be true and false. Starter final evos are Grass Dark, Water Fighting, and Fire Ghost. Sprigatito's final evolution has a god tier hidden ability, will be bipedal, and seems like it will be a humanoid waifu-like. That's going to be an interesting one, but Pokemon always seems to do something like that. There's no new evolution, which is annoying to me. I really was expecting at least some new evolution, but I think there is going to be something special about Eevee with the crystal. I feel like Eevee is going to have some type of ability where, since it is normal and has unstable DNA, that it's going to be able to use all types. I feel like either Eevee can change the type to any typing itself, or it gets the stab for any type. I don't know. Joltik, Milotic, Wailord, Metagross, Jinx, and Golurk are not in the game. I really wanted to see a new evolution for Jinx, or at least regional fake for Jinx, but I guess she's not going to be in the game. Pokemon will time travel, the player will not. Says the story is a very good one. So I'm really happy that at least the story is going to be good. I'm hoping for a good storyline. Pokemon Legends Arceus is a good story. I felt like it was a good story, but at the end, what? I just stay there, I don't go home. The region is called in Japanese Paldea. Pokemon plus Aldea, village in Spanish. This is a rough translation. The original Japanese text is attached in the image. Mega evolutions are not back. So they're saying this is the name, Paldea. I'm liking the name, but again, it's the Japanese, so it's not always the same in English. So I'm hoping we get that revealed tomorrow. And we knew that Megazon are going to come back, but again, with the crystal itself, I think it's going to be something like that as we read on. But I honestly feel like with this game, with time traveling, it could be like a reboot they're trying to do with Gen 1, and this is like the mirror version. Everybody's going to try to like manipulate or transform the Pokemon they like. I think one person, or at least maybe the champion, will be half Pokemon, because we know that Mewtwo is created by human DNA. So just imagine it's the opposite, where people try to use Pokemon DNA. The Jigglypuff is an ancient form. The crystallization gimmick seems to power up types, so it's like gaining an additional stab. For example, you can power up Pikachu to get a fire type boost, but it won't get an additional weakness. So I guess the gimmick, yeah, it's just again like another mega evolution type where it powers your Pokemon up. For example, since Pikachu is electric, and normally if you use an electric type as an electric Pokemon, you get a stab boost, or you know, an extra damage hit. So I guess with this gimmick, it can crystallize them, and certain Pokemon can actually transform, which I'm assuming Pikachu is going to be one of them, and he can actually get that stab boost as if he was a fire Pokemon. Now, talking about the ancient Jigglypuff, I'm going to see if I can find a picture of it as I'm editing it, but this picture was leaked. Spoiler warning. It's just a face of the Jigglypuff. We again don't know if it's true. At this point, it could be just fake. It could be all lies, fairy tales, who knows. They did state that Jigglypuff was the ancient form. Now, Tauros has a new regional form, which I kind of expected since in the first trailer you've seen the kid with the shirt on. I'm hoping Tauros does. He was one of my OG favorites with Ash that he caught like a million of them. Overworld shinies are probably back, which is kind of weird because I remember in the first trailer as well we did see a shiny Starly, so I feel like they will be. I don't see them going back on that. Trainer customization is more limited. All clothing options are school uniforms. We saw in the trailer as well, they all look like school uniforms. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm hoping that it branches out. A new Pokemon that looks similar to Dugtrio. I would like to see another form of Dugtrio, maybe to see his body finally. Palmy's evolution is electric and fighting. Smoliv evolves into an olive tree. And Fuecoco's evolution is not bipedal, which is great. Fuecoco, I really wanted to just see him stay like a crocodile type, all four. Like we had for alligator, which was bipedal as it is, but I would love to see him taking a form of the actual croc itself. I don't know, I think Palmy, it's weird because there's an image out showing his final evolution, but it doesn't seem like it's a final evolution. But I do like that combination, fighting electric. The old leaker is back, and when he means by the old leaker, he means Ku, and the new leaker was this guy named Kaka. He just disappeared after a while, and Ku came back with some more information. So the old leaker claims some Pokemon mentioned by the new leaker may be cut and saved for DLC. And I like when they do that, not to give you all at once. I like that they will give you the game and then months down the line, here's a release, so you just don't zoom on through it. I take my time when it comes down to the Pokemon game. I took forever. I'm still playing Legends Arceus just to collect the shinies now. But I do like the whole concept of DLCs now, and it's cheaper. An existing cactus Pokemon is getting something, we don't know exactly what. New Pokemon with the hammer is fairy plus another type. Now, the cactus, the only Cactian, maybe he gets a new regional form. There's no breeding in the game, but eggs are still there, so it looks like there's a new mechanic. See, that is weird to me because breeding has been in the game forever, and it's, what are they gonna do? Like, how are they gonna replace that? Salamence gets either an ancient or future species. Leg counts for starters and evolutions: 422, 2222, 2224. So it starts off at 4, then it's standing up. Quaxley stands up all the time, and then we have Fuecoco, who doesn't go on all 4s until the last Evo. There's a new single stage flying fighting flamingo Pokemon. That's gonna be interesting. The last one we had, what I think was that one. There aren't any new evolutionary stones. Palmy's evolution learns a new move, a 1 PP move that revives one of your Pokemon, which is kind of crazy to me. That seems a little broken, especially in competitive. It's just 1 PP, but still, that if you can use it more than once, that would be interesting. Alpha Pokemon are back. Won't be called that, but they'll have a similar functionality and be related to the story. Mass outbreaks are back. Size variations from LGPE and PLA are back. And Giraffe Freeze Evo is pure psychic. Now, coming down from the alpha, I love the sizes. I love the massive outbreaks. That's probably going to be the way to shiny hunt. But I love the fact that the size difference are there. I love reading the Pokedex and just seeing that there are, just like regular animals, different sizes within the same species. Primate's evolution is fighting Ghost, which is pretty funny because it goes back to that Pokedex where it said that Primate can get so angry where it dies, but he looks happy when he's dead. So it would be pretty interesting to see what kind of artwork we'll see for Primate. Murkrow doesn't have a new evolution, was a misunderstanding. The new move learning system from PLA is back. Great. Ancient/future Pokemon are called in-game Paradox Pokemon. So that makes sense since their original are going to be there at the same time. And the new move system, it makes it just so much easier to go ahead into your menu and learn any moves you want for that Pokemon. Ooh, how many parts is this? 13? Oh, we're on the last one. Paldanian Taurus doesn't evolve. However, it has 3 different forms. Each form lives on a different area of the region. One form is a single type, the other 2 forms have 2 types. That makes me happy because again, I love Tauros and I would love to see what they would do with him. We know that there's a fighting type, I believe there was, but I want to see what other forms they can do. Maybe it'll be a normal fighting and the next one would be maybe ground. Now this is from the actual game, they said. This is the actual screenshot of the map, which they did say they're gonna have some towns. So it does seem like there's some areas here. This looks like that desert area we were running in that preview. This looks like a big city and maybe a little town over here as well. This does look like the same. This one is the rideable water. Maybe it's only unlocked when you get something done and it fades away, like in Legend of Zelda. We also have these here too, with minerals you can collect. And this is just a bigger view of it from the game itself, from what they showed here. Yeah, I really do think this is like the wild area where the desert is. Now they did go ahead and put a list together on returning Pokemon. The ones marked in red are unconfirmed. So we do have a Wooper, which is a regional form which would poison. Tauros, yeah, see, fighting. So we do have that Tauros fighting, and the 2 other ones we're not too sure of. Primate has a new evolution, which is that ghost type. Wooper, we're still not sure if it's going to be a regional form or just a new evolution. Girafarig, Dunsparce, Bisharp, Jigglypuff from the Paradox Future and Past. I'm definitely getting Violet, so we're gonna have Delibird, Glade, Valkyrina, Tyranitar, a Gen 2 Pokemon, which I'm hoping we'll see tomorrow, and Hariyama. Now for Scarlet, we have Jigglypuff, Amoonguss, Valkyrina. I guess he gets 2, so we'll see how that turns out. Salamence could be possible since, you know, those 2 are the opposite of each other, but it's still not confirmed. A Gen 2 Pokemon, and Mischievous. And now the Convergent species, which is the regional fakes that they call them. Diglett turns into water, and a Gen 1 water type that comes from water to land. So I'm interested to see which Pokemon would that be. And that's it for today's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments below, what do you think is gonna happen tomorrow? Ring that notification bell to keep up to date with anything gaming, and come join tomorrow and do some card pooling. You may see some great cards. Who knows? I'm getting back into that, so I'm pretty excited on the collection I've gotten so far. Watch tomorrow, it's gonna be all about Pokemon Sleep. But until next time, stay awesome.